Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Broken Sword: The Shadow of the Templars, the Smoking Mirror, with me, Classic Gamer, the original version of the game on the classic PS1 in a glorious 60 frames per second. You might be able to see the 60 frames per second, my little counter thing there, which I might get rid of when I play the game from now on. I don't know yet, but we've now called Oubier. We've got nothing else to do here except leave. So we need to use the key. So I might change this onto the PC version. I haven't yet decided.
I unlocked the door. I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labino again, but he was my only link with Nico.
Again, I'm not going to really concentrate on the talking too much in this game. This is just purely to show you guys the other game of this series.
There was no sign of Labino when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him.
However, I am tempted to maybe replay some of the Broken Swords. I was doing Broken Sword 2.5, but I stopped playing that one because I realised I hadn't done all the other ones, and I've wanted to do this for a while, and I've now got the chance.
I had no desire to go down into the sewers. I couldn't snatch the man's flask while he was looking. The man at the next table looked somehow familiar. The waiter's stained and crumpled clothes looked as if they'd been slept in. I decided not to bother with a meal. It was too hot to sit inside the cafe. Besides, I might miss Labino.
There was text there that he never says.
It was too hot to sit inside the cafe.
On a beautiful summer afternoon.
It was too hot to sit in... I had no place to go except back to Oubier's house. Besides, I didn't want to miss Labino, so I decided to sit tight and wait. Oh, garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate.
We'll talk to him first. Get it out of the way. So again, like I said, I'm not gonna show you off any sort of like much talking. Gonna skip a lot of like the talking, but there is certain bits that I want to show you because that make me absolutely just roar out in laughter.
Hey, you. Quoi? I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
It was a small silver flask from which the man was topping up his glass.
Un café.
Thanks. Look at this. A poison dart.
Ah oui, sure.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic. Sounds like a real close relationship you have going.
Do you know a guy called André Labino?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe? I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me, I didn't sell it to him.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so.
Who is he?
A man with a secret. He used to be a cop.
Of course. I'd met the gendarme in this very cafe.
He was kicked out of the force a few months ago. Since then, he's been drinking himself stupid. His liver must look like the last pickle in the jar.
Have you heard of Professor...
Oui. He married that actress, the little They used to come here. The nut...
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, let's finish it off.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in suspicious circumstances.
How did Oubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
That's all.
Thank you.
Well, this is a surprise, Georgie. I wouldn't normally call you, but Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler has kidnapped her, and he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy. And the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my god, you mean I could be in danger too?
Yep. Like the parasite you are, Andre, you could be in danger. What a surprise.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
Where did Nico get the stone?
It was sent to her.
From where? Who?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank, the Ablaze Gallery.
Does Oubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
You never been to his house? I thought you guys were pals.
Fellow academics, Georgie. It's not quite the same thing.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Oubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself.
See, it's those little comments that make me laugh at this game.
Tell me about your friend Oubier.
He's more of a professional...
I see. So you don't...
No, I...
See you later.
Goodbye, George.
Right, I'm going to skip this next little bit we're talking, because if you want to see a full playthrough of this, please feel free to have a look at my other LP of this game, the remastered version, which is the much better version. It's more HD.
I've had enough of you.
I did it sort of the start of my channel.
I thought you... Why are you...
Either you...
Okay. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends. And You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough. I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning.
Okay, now we have to try and get the absinthe from the gendarme. Very easy enough. You just simply talk to him.
Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No. And what brings you?
My girl.
Brigitte.
Hey,
Oh, my cup.
what's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
Well, the waiter said it's absinthe.
That fool wouldn't know Pernod from cat's piece.
Tell me what you make of this note.
By years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting. I'd say that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type with an Oedipus complex.
Hey, you've got just about everything apart from the ponytail. Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire.
How come?
I was made...
Do you miss being...
When I wore that uniform, I commanded the respect. Not anymore.
Alright, now that he's not talking to us, we can nick the absinthe. Quickly, Anne! Snatch it! Ha ha ha!
I grabbed the flask,
Alright.
a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
Now, I'm making these episodes a little bit shorter. It is currently 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to call this a video on this occasion, because I'm not going to have enough room, am I? If I delete these, I mean, it's now going to be 15 minutes. I'm going to call this a video, and next time we will venture on. Oh, do we want to do that? No, you know what? You know what? We'll do it a little bit longer. We'll go for a little bit longer.
Now I had enough. I could either go...
I don't think that's the right one. Or it might be. On.
The Glee's Gallery had style and class, but very few customers. Hi, girls. What's the joke?
あなたはキレてるね。
Okay, fine.
Right, let's make a move over here. I'm going to do this pretty quick. This is going to be pretty quickly. Normally, oh, this is funny. Listen to this.
He looked like an older version of Labano. The same supercilious expression, the same disdain in his eyes, and the same damned ponytail. He was a pear-shaped guy with a fine display of multiple chins. I splashed a little
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. What do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
The way that guy was gripping the glass, I'd need a wrench to get away from him.
We are going to talk to him for a little bit, though.
Are you Mr. Glees, the owner?
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
All right, we're gonna give him we're gonna have a reason now to give him more absinthe. Show him the pot.
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yes, very rapuche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge. The cabinet contained a fine array of pots, all marked at 5,000 francs. So the pot from Oubier's house must be worth a fortune.
Well, I'm sure it was until you smashed it.
Pots, pots, and more pots, all hugely expensive. Looked like a witch and a headless bust. I had seen better. Lots of hugely expensive pots. The wasteland. Too minimalistic for too much money. Rectangles in a desolate landscape. Highly cubist. Spheres in a barren waste. Oh, very profound. I could see a pattern emerging in this artist's work.
Excuse me, sir.
Uh-huh.
That area is private.
Oh, so I'm not allowed back here?
No, sir.
Very funny sort of like things you get with this.
Excuse me, there really is nothing to see back there.
Okay, I get the message.
It's rather a mess, sir.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days one prefers to think of oneself
Ish.
and how precise.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
I have some questions I'd like to ask about those pots.
The Mexican collection? Certainly, sir.
Where did you get them from?
Mexico, of course. I think sir will find the price extremely reasonable.
Hey, I'm not interested in buying them.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, you'll excuse me.
I didn't think you'd be interested in that.
Right, we're gonna get our revenge on Lane. Let's actually wonder.
I didn't think he'd be interested. If I wanted to be laughed at, there was always Nico.
Okay, let's wait for you to do this and do that. Come on. Don't do that. Come on. No, 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 no. Yes.
Allow me.
Drunkard. Have a nice trip.
Glees wasn't happy, I could tell. Were those pots very valuable?
The pots are insured, but not the shelving. You've no idea how much that cost me. I hope to God Oubier has plenty more of these pots at the docks. If not, I'm ruined. Go away.
The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve. A valuable relic of an ancient civilization lay smashed on the floor.
Right, let's move over here and see what we can see.
It was a sturdy packing case. There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing. But pasted on the side was the remains of a label. Underneath the logo of a flying bird were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing.
Indeed it is. And we will find out exactly what that means in the next video, guys. So I'm going to save the game. I'm going to thank you all very much for watching. As soon as it processes, yep, there we go. We will save the game. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.